So Betty has 4S beads. Do we know how many beads 4S beads is? Not yet, but let's use a block to represent that number. So let's let this blue block here represent 4S beads. That's how many beads, whoops, can make a nicer S. That's how many beads Betty has. How many beads does Jenny have? Well, Jenny has twice as many beads as Betty, so we can represent that using the same blocks that we used for Betty, but now we know that there are two of them because Jenny has twice as many beads as Betty. Okay, so if Betty had 4S beads, we know that Jenny has twice as many, so 4S plus 4S is going to equal 8S. So two of those 4S blocks. What about Wendy? Wendy has 28 fewer beads than Jenny. So we know that Jenny had 8S beads, and we know that Wendy has 28 fewer. So we're going to subtract 28 beads from 8S. So now we have expressed how many beads each girl has in terms of S, but the question wants us to find out how many beads the three girls have all together. So we're going to have to add them up. Well, Betty has 4S beads. Jenny has 8S beads. And finally, Wendy has 8S beads minus 28. So she has 28 fewer than 8S beads. So let's see here. So we know that addition is associative, which means that the order that you add them in doesn't matter. So we can take these brackets off. So we can just rewrite this as 4S plus 8S plus 8S minus 28. And we know that we can group like terms. So what like terms do we have? We have 4S, 8S, another 8S, and then we have just 28 here. So if we can add together like terms, we know that we can add 4S, 8S, and 8S together. So that will come to 20S. And then we have minus 28 on the end. So in terms of S, that is how many beads the three girls have all together. Now part B asks, if S equals 8, how many beads do the three girls have in all? Okay, well, we have an algebraic expression here that involves an unknown variable, S. But now that we have a value for S, so they say S is equal to 8. Whoops. We can use substitution to find out how many beads that is actually worth. So let's substitute S for 8. So instead of 20S, we will write 20 times 8, and then we'll subtract 28. So that's equal to 160 minus 28, which comes to 132 beads. Oops. Beads.